Well, I just brought you guys my PR BoxyCharm. Looks like my paid BoxyCharm has now arrived. So we definitely want to do a fun video comparing what I got in my paid box versus what I got in my PR box. What are the differences? I'm going to share like my screen records, stepping you through the process, as well as add-ons. And the PR boxes, you don't do add-ons. So a few different things. And I'll let you guys know that there are no repeats between the two boxes ahead of time here. So that's good, different from last month. But anyway, if you want to see everything that I got inside my paid BoxyCharm box, then stick around and we'll dive right on into it. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I just got both this one and Allure in the same day. I'm trying to figure out which one to get you guys first. I think since I already got PR BoxyCharm for you, maybe we'll do Allure first and then we'll share this BoxyCharm. So if you're new here, I do a lot of different beauty boxes, in case you can't tell. I like to cover the spoilers, unboxings, reviews, try-ons on a lot of the popular ones. And Ipsy's one I cover a lot because they drop spoilers kind of in parts throughout the month, but there's also so many neat shopping opportunities with them too, because they have the Ipsy shop. They just had the mega drop shop with incredible deals. They have mystery boxes. There's just so many things. And then I also get my box for BoxyCharm in PR for you guys. And then I just recently started signing up for the paid version as well. So we constantly have Ipsy going. If you're into Ipsy and you want to see all the latest in the news on it and all the fun, then definitely stick around here and pop the subscribe. But what I love to do is show you guys kind of the difference and in the experience of shopping Ipsy versus me as a creator getting it in PR. It's been a wonderful experience finally getting to do the paid box because I have access to so many more things. I get to shop in the shop, I get to do the add-ons, and I get to make my own choices in the customizations. So I used to have a lot of excitement at certain times with PR, but man, I have way more excitement with my paid version because it's all customized for me, you know, and because of the amazing deals that I'm able to find. But anyway, I'm going to put all the info for the boxes if you're new to Ipsy or you want more information on the subscriptions. There's 3 different subscriptions, so I'll put all the pricing and the info for that and the link to sign up down in my caption. Don't want to spend too much time on that. We're going to go straight to the unboxing. Okay, so with your paid experience, you're going to get 2 items in here that Ipsy picks out for you. It's what's called the Power Picks. And so I'll just walk you through what they picked out for me. I have to say that overall, it was an okay box for me, but where the negatives I might have would be is in what they chose for me. I was like, really? Like, it just didn't feel very Power Pick like. And I don't know, I had heard that they kind of changed the idea of the Power Picks a while ago. It used to be that your Power Picks were your big ticket items, pretty high retail, more exciting items to get. These just don't feel like that. They don't feel like a really high ticket, exciting thing. Like they're okay. They're nice to get. I'm expecting like bigger items, I guess. So the first one is the LYS Beauty Speak Love Lip Liner Pencil Duo. And I got it in the shade Devoted and Romantic. So 2 things here. One, it's a repeat for me because I have gotten it in PR a long time ago. Ipsy doesn't really know that, though. They don't associate my paid with my PR box. So it's not a repeat on this month, but it is a repeat item for me from before. And I like these okay, but they're probably not my favorite kind of lip liners. So that's the second issue I have, I guess. They're okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the ones I do have. This one is Devoted. Okay, and then this one is Romantic. So they're both, you know, good colors. I do wear both of these and they're okay. I would just say they're okay. Like they're medium in my opinion on how they work because they're not like ultra glidey and creamy in my opinion, but they're not the worst, like hardest to glide either. So they're just okay. So I'm okay having another round. I really love LYS Beauty, so I don't want to knock it too much. I like the brand. This just is probably not as much of a favorite product for me to get. So that was the first item Ipsy gave me. And then the second item is this liquid blush from Pink Lips, which I am a liquid blush kind of gal. This is called Everlasting Liquid Blush. I think it's going to be maybe in the shade Radiance. So like, you know, I do like liquid blushes. So of all the things to give me, like, that would be fine. It's just, I guess it's, the brand is like, I don't know, it's kind of a smaller brand. We've gotten like the little eyeshadow palettes before. It just wasn't the most exciting thing. So I'm going to kind of blend it out like how it might look as blush. It feels okay, but it's a little kind of like, I don't want to say sticky, but kind of like a thick cream going on. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I do like liquid blushes. So I guess of all the things, I'm happy to get a liquid blush. I just didn't think of these as like true big power picks, you know? All right, so then we get to our 3 choices that I was able to make. So then I got to choose, and in category 1, so there were probably 3 different things I wanted in category 1. I forgot that the e.l.f. skin tint was in there. And at the time, I think I didn't notice it, or I can't remember why I didn't choose that one, because I definitely wanted it, but we'll talk about that one in a minute. And then they also had the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum Mascara. And then they had the Yenza Super Serum Silk Bronzing Drops. So I was trying to mull over which of the 3 do I want. And that's the struggle, is sometimes you get all the things you want in the same category. What I started thinking about was, okay, I knew I really wanted this one, the Tarte mascara, but I was like, you know what? I know I'm not going to get complexion products in my PR box. And so I knew like maybe I should try the e.l.f., but I saw that the e.l.f. was in add-ons, I think is what happened. Then the mascara though, I was like, I want to bet you they will send me the mascara in PR, because I always get mascara in PR. And sure enough, they did. So I bet right, and I gambled the right way, or I would have ended up with a repeat. So I'm so glad that I did not choose mascara, even though I really wanted this. And I'm wearing it right now, by the way. And then I was like, well, but I also would love to try the Yenza Serum Silk Bronzing Drops. I love just about everything from Yenza. So I ended up with this one, and we'll talk about the e.l.f. in a few minutes. So once again, it was one of those, it's all in the same category. Ooh, wowzers, look at that. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna have to compare it with like the e.l.f. bronzing drops and the Drunk Elephant ones and the Glow Recipe ones. Yeah, so it makes you very tan, but it gives a little more golden, like really golden look than even the e.l.f. ones. Those are a little different tint, I feel like. Does it have the shade, or is it all one shade? I don't remember. But it has 8 Super Blacks Essence in it. I have to try it out on my face. But I will say, I do tend to use some of these bronzing drops on the body. I've talked about this a few times. I talked about it in my little body oils roundup I did recently too. Because I am allergic to self-tanners, I can't do any self-tanners on the market, and I can't do spray tans. And I have white ghostly legs, especially coming out of spring into summer. So I'll use these more makeup type products on my legs, especially to like bronze them, and I don't break out from them. And the ones I've used have been pretty water resistant. They haven't really transferred too bad. So they've actually really worked for me for like summer and everything. So I'll have to try them out on the legs too. So that was my choice number 1, and I'm very happy with that. And then my choice number 2, this was no contest. Like, easy peasy. There wasn't really anything else in the category that even came close. I really wanted this one, which is the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stain. Now, I'm not normally a huge lip stain person, but I had to try the Fenty Beauty. Some of you guys have raved about it too. And there were two different shades. So I went with the more warm toned one, which, what was that shade? Zesty Bestie. And I guess that was the only choice, was you were choosing between two different shades. So that is the color. So I can't wait to try that out. So yes, I'm very pleased. I got, like, these were the main products I wanted. Actually, so this is one of the products I definitely wanted. I don't think I really remembered the Yenza bronzing drops, but when I saw it, I wanted it. All right, and then the third category, it wasn't a huge decision for me. The only two products I wanted in that third category were the Persona Lip Balm or this Galactic face palette. I ended up going with the Galactic, obviously. I just felt like, well, I have 1,000 lip balms, even though I'm a sucker for them still. But I just thought the palette looked really pretty, and I knew this was a new one too. And I am really into like multi-use palettes and kind of all one and done palettes these days. I think it did come in the shade light. I remember that because there was, when we talked about it in the spoilers, that there was like a light and a medium and a dark or a deep. And I remember reading when I was having to choose that your choice was the light one, or at least what they were offering me, which was probably perfect for me and my skin tone, honestly. Right, isn't that pretty? I mean, it looks really like kind of luxe, doesn't it? It just looks really appealing to me. I think that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it has the little protector here over the mirror. I'm gonna swatch it. So you got a blush and a bronze and I assume a highlight. So the highlight's kind of golden, a lot more golden. And there it is. The blush feels a little chalky, I'm not gonna lie. I think it'll work though. It's just really pretty. I mean, the packaging is just really drawing me in. We've talked about how I am a packaging girl. I like luxe looking packaging. And normally I'm not always drawn to Galactic. It depends on the product, you know, so I wasn't as excited at first, but like seeing it, that picture of it, it just looked really pretty and appealing to me. So it really was the packaging that drew me in to choose this one. Okay guys, so that was everything in my base box subscription. Then this month, I added on Beauty Boost. I've been telling you guys I wanted to do it. I was able to do it. It did kick in for June, and I just went with the one that they were offering, like featuring this month. But you do have other options to choose from, so I kind of looked through the list, but this is the one I wanted the most. There was actually some really good choices this month, but some things were repeats for me, like things I already owned. And so I had definitely wanted the Tarte Glamazon palette. When I saw that that was the Beauty Boost, I decided to go ahead and sign up for it. I've been thinking about signing up for it anyway, but I decided, well, this might just be the month. And here is what it looks like. It's beautiful. The little thing slipped out. Ooh, wow, look at it in person. That's gorgeous. Should we swatch it real quick? I'll swatch it for you real quick. Okay, can we talk about how buttery and pigmented and gorgeous this palette is? Look at that. Everything is going on so beautifully. This is definitely, I see their formula these days on some of their palettes are so much more buttery than some of the OG ones that I own. Those are a little more dry. I thought this was gonna be one of those because it's like the Amazonian clay featured products, but no, this is one of their very buttery, gorgeous ones. These two down here are these bigger pans. So one I think is a highlight, and this one like you could use as maybe a bronze, but I think also it's really like a transition color eyeshadow, which I think that's cool. They made it wider because that is something we tend to pan really fast, is our transition color. Like we always use that same color over and over again. Like I do, at least. I don't know about you guys. And then the other mix of color ranges. Oh, that is stunning. Stunning. And let's talk about this packaging too. It just has such a luxe feel to it as well. I am so happy, and I'm a Tarte girl. So I'm really thrilled to have gotten this and gotten a hold of it in time to get Beauty Boost. So that was my first Beauty Boost month. Really happy. And then I also got add-ons, of course. And add-ons is where you really rack up, as you guys have told me. I only got 2 products this time though. I practiced a lot of self-control. And I did, you know, screen record some of your add-on options. You have different prices, different categories of what you're going to be paying for your add-ons. But of course, probably the number one product I had wanted, which I never got offered in any of my choices or power picks, was this one, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. This is what I wanted. Okay, and I got it in number 4 neutral for my skin tone. So since I never got offered it, this was my number 1 and I never got offered it. So I definitely picked it up in add-ons. And here is what it looks like. Cannot wait to try it out. Woohoo! Hopefully that's the right skin tone, yeah, hopefully. So that's the one thing I got in add-ons. And then the second thing I got was that e.l.f. that we discussed. So the e.l.f. Skin Tint Light Coverage with a dewy finish. I also got for light in this one as well. And it's a mineral SPF 50. So it's a broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen, but like tinted. So I'm just going to kind of swatch a little bit and look at it. But yes, I am so excited to try this. And so I went back and forth and I just decided, well, I'm going to get both the Yenza bronzing drops in my base, and then I'll add this one on. So those are my 2 add-ons, and I'm, you know, I guess I was like offered this as a choice too. But I just had too many things I wanted. Ooh, that feels awesome. Yes. Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I tell you, like, e.l.f. is rocking it. So can't wait to try that on my face and kind of get a feel for it. And here is kind of how it's shaped. Really cute. So yay. I know several of you guys got to choose it too and picked it up. So I had to. There was no way. So those were my top things. Of course, I saw the Natasha Denona Beautifier, and I can't remember if some of you guys got it as a choice or in add-ons. I just already own it, but that was a great option to have offered to you guys, isn't it? So that's exciting for sure. I love that product so much. I use it a lot. I love that one. One of my favorites. I use it as highlight a lot. It's just like this very moisturizing highlight, but you can use it in so many different ways. But anyway, so that is my full paid BoxyCharm experience for June with all the add-ons, the Beauty Boost, the choices, you name it. So I think the overall, I'm super happy because of the whole mix here. But you know, it would have been nice if I'd have gotten all of my top picks in the base subscription, so I didn't have to do add-ons, of course, as usual, but it's still overall an incredible deal, even with the add-ons that you're, you know, throwing on there. And I'm just extremely excited about this Beauty Boost palette too. So I think with the full experience, it makes me very excited about my box. If I had had my box by itself, there's a couple items in there I'm very excited about. I think it's just like, I liked my choices, like all the stuff I got in my choices, I was really happy with. It was the power picks that I wasn't as, you know, whatever. Like I'll use them and they're still nice, just wasn't as exciting. So, all right, so that was everything, guys. And hopefully that was helpful for you guys who are new to kind of see what the process looks like. And those of you who are old, not old, you're not old, who have been around Ipsy for a while and you know how it all works. It's just fun when we all kind of shop together and show off how our thought process went, how we shopped it, the strategy we used, what we picked. You know, it's just always fun to watch that. And if you love to follow some Ipsy and lots of beauty boxes, spoilers, unboxings, trials, reviews, lots of beauty curations, reviews, you name it, definitely stick around here and pop that subscribe. Be watching. I'll be bringing you July's Ipsy spoilers soon, so you don't want to miss it all. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.